The objective of these 5 steps is to build and scale your applications quickly while maintaining control. These steps allow you to take advantage of built-in and custom policies to set guardrails in your subscriptions. They allow you to easily deploy fully governed environments throughout your organization with blueprints and manage cost by gaining insights into your cloud spend so that you can get the most from your cloud investments. I have demonstrated how Azure Policy allows you to implement policy-based management for all Azure services. I have demonstrated how Azure Management Groups enable you to apply policies with flexible hierarchies to multiple subscriptions. In this lecture, I will demonstrate how Azure Resource Graph enables you to get visibility into all of your resources and fast. Before Microsoft introduced Azure Resource Graph, we had to go through a longer and slightly more complex process to gain visibility into our resources through queries. Traditionally, Azure Resource Manager sends data to a cache that exposes some information about the resource, such as resource name, ID, type, resource group, subscriptions, and location. Normally, we make calls to each resource provider and request information for each resource. This requires multiple calls and complex scripts to handle the operation. While it could be possible today to query resources directly using Azure Command Line interface or the PowerShell, this is much slower than using the resource graph. Azure Command Line interface or PowerShell also does not allow us to do cross-subscription queries. Azure Resource Graph is a service in Azure that is designed to extend Azure Resource Management by providing efficient and performant resource exploration with the ability to query at scale across a given set of subscriptions so that you can effectively govern your environment. These queries provide the 4 features, which include the ability to query resources with complex filtering, grouping, and sorting by resource properties. You also have the ability to iteratively explore resources based on governance requirements. Resource graph queries also give you the ability to assess the impact of applying policies in a vast cloud environment. One great use of resource graph is if you are looking to implement Azure policies, you can use a query to determine what the impact of your policy will have or to tailor your policy to your environment. For example, let's say you wanted to create a policy to limit what virtual machine stock keeping units you allow to be deployed in your subscription. First, you could create a query that shows you the current breakdown of your virtual machines by stock keeping unit. This query returns a count broken down by virtual machine size. You then decide you want to prevent the creation of any DS version 2 virtual machines. So you create a query to list all the existing DS version 2 machines so that you can inform their owners that this size is no longer allowed. You can use the matches regex operator to search for any machine in the DS2 stock keeping unit. Resources get changed throughout the course of daily use, reconfiguration, or even redeployment. Change can come from an individual or by an automated process. Most change is by design, but sometimes it isn't. With the last 14 days of change history, Azure Resource Graph enables you to find when changes were detected on an Azure Resource Manager property and to see what properties changed as part of that change event.